Welcome to Bolatech. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create and assign layer while drawing in AutoCAD. And I'm also going to be showing you how you can isolate, freeze, lock, and match any layer which you have drawn in AutoCAD, okay, while drawing. So let's dive in. So in order to do that, we are going to be using this particular floor plan. We are going to be using it as an example while we are going to be explaining how layer works in this video. This is actually a one bedroom in suite. So this is what we are going to be using. Okay, so let's start with looking at the layers of this particular drawing. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the layer here. This is the layer right here. As you can see, it is in 0, which is the default layer. If I should come right to this dimension and I should select this, as you can see, the thing becomes dimension. All right, let's escape that. If I come right here to the window, as you can see, it becomes window. And if I come to the door, okay, let me select only the door. As you can see, it's become door. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how you can assign different layers for different entities while drawing. Okay, so in order to do that, the first thing we are going to do is to come right here to our layer property. Okay, I'm going to come right here to the layer property. Now, when we are right here in our layer property, okay, we are going to click on this. Now, before I start with how we can create layer or assign any layer, let's first of all look at how we can dock this layer to the left hand side or to the right hand side in order to open the layer faster. So in order to dock this, let's take for instance, you don't want it to be, as you can see, it's right here. I can move this all around. But if you want it to be in one particular place, that you just have to over to the right hand side or to the left hand side, you can just come here, right click. If you right click on this particular place, you just select allow docking. Okay, and once you select allow docking, you right click again. Now you can decide to anchor it to the left hand side or to the right hand side. I'm going to anchor it to the right hand side. And as you can see, if I just come to this place, it opens up my layer property. And if I hover my mouse out of there, it takes it away. Okay, so let me come right here. Now, if you want this layer property manager to be showing, you can leave it as text only. And if you don't want it to show, you can just keep it as icon only. And as you can see, it is not showing. All you just need to do is to come to this top here. But I'll prefer to leave it as text. Okay, I want it to always show. Okay, so that is it. So now let's dive into the main topic. In order to create a new layer, as you can see, we have different options right at the top here. Okay, this particular option is to create new layer. This one is to set as current layer. This one is to delete any layer which you have actually created. We are going to be talking about all those in this video. And also this one is to look at view ports. Okay, I'm going to be talking about that in my next video. Okay, so if you want to create a layer, we are just going to come right here and click on new layer. Okay, let's take for instance, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. I want to make a center table right here in this main lounge, which is also known as the sitting room. And I also want to make a table right here in the dining. Okay, so this one I want to make it a circle, and this one I want to make it like a rectangle. Okay, so and I want to create different layers for the two of them. So all I need to do is just to come right here, new layer. Okay, let me start with, let me use dining table. Okay, let me make it in cap log, dining table. I just hope this spelling is correct. Okay, so that's dining table. Now I'm going to talk about this on freeze, lock, and plot. I'm going to be talking about that in this video, in the ending part of this video. Okay, we can decide to choose a color for it. Let me choose color. Let me choose color yellow. Okay, that's the way you can choose color for whatever thing you want to do. And you can decide to choose a line type. Okay, if the line type you want to choose is not here, you can just load it and you're going to see a whole lot of line types. Okay, So let me cancel this. I'm going to go with the continuous, okay? And also the line weight and the transparency. I'm still going to be talking about that in this particular video, okay? So this one is actually okay for me. Now I want to set it as my current layer. I'm just going to click on set as current layer in this particular place right here, okay? And as you can see, all I just need to do is, it is already our current layer. All I need to do is to what? Move right here, and then let me just draw it as a rectangle. And as you can see, if I come to this particular place, it is going to be dining table, okay? So let's take, for instance, I want to make this circle, and I come here. Oh, sorry, we said our dining table is going to be circle, okay? So this is it. Let me move it. Okay, so this is our, like, the dining table. We just used it to represent the dining table. Actually, this is not what we will use as dining table normally. Okay, we are still going to come to the place where we are going to be talking about that in proper. Okay, so this is our dining table. Let's take, for instance, I want to use exactly the same thing as our center table, and we draw this. As you can see, this is not center table. This is not a layer for center table. We need to create another layer for our center table, and I'm going to come right here. Okay, let me just click on, let me write main launch table. Okay, and then I'm going to make the color red, and I'll say okay. So now, in order to use that as this one, I'm going to select this one, come right here, and select it as main launch table. And as you can see, it has already what? It has changed to the main launch table. That is a way in which you can do it. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can just come right here, okay, and make this one the current layer, okay, like this. Select this, make it the current layer, over out of there, and you select your rectangle, and you come right here and you draw it. And as you can see, it has been represented here. So that is the way you can create layer, and you can actually assign layer while drawing in AutoCAD. All right, so now let's look at the different types of layers that we can have. Okay, so these are different types of layer. As you can see, this particular layer, this one which has 0, is the default layer. You cannot actually delete it. Okay, so if you come here and you want to delete the layer, you're not going to be able to delete it. This one also, which has def point, you're not going to be able to delete it. But let's take, for instance, I want to delete this main launch. Okay, and I come here to delete layer. As you can see, it is going to tell me the following layers cannot be deleted: the 0 and the def point, which are what? Which are the default layer. The current layer cannot be deleted. This main launch is the current layer, which is the one I want to delete. As you can see, it cannot be deleted. Now, layers containing objects. If there is an object on this particular layer, okay, that you want to delete in the drawing, it is not also going to be deleted. And also the SRES dependent, I've said I'm going to come right to that one later. Okay, so that's why we are not going to be able to delete this layer. Okay, so now let me show you how the on, the freeze, the lock, the plot, and every other options right here, okay, how it works. Okay, so let's take, for instance, let me shift this, a little bit sideways. Okay, now we have our wall layer. Let me make our wall layer the current layer. Now I want to on and off our wall layer. Let's say I want to off it. This is what I'll just do. I'll just come right here. Okay, let me not make it the current layer. Okay, so as you can see, my wall layer is off now. Okay, as you can see, I turned it on back, and as you can see, I off it. Now, why do we off and on layer? You can off and on layer in situations whereby you want to copy the remaining part, but you don't want to copy it with it. Let's say, for instance, I want to copy, let me on this back. Okay, let's say for instance I want to copy only the floor plan. Okay, I don't want to copy the the wordings with it and the door and the window or whatever, in cases whereby we are doing column layout where we don't actually need the door, the window, and everything. Okay, so we are just going to turn this particular the door layer off. Okay, we are going to turn the door layer off and the window layer off, and we are going to copy only the floor plan. So that's when we do things like that. Okay, you can also see the freeze layer also. You can freeze a layer. This particular freeze layer, you can use it when you are working on heavy drawings. Okay, let's say for instance you have a drawing that is very very heavy that has about close to like 30 to 40 different layers. Okay, you can just freeze some ones that you are not currently using and then you unfreeze them back. Okay, for the lock layer, this particular lock layer, if you don't want to modify a particular part, if I lock this particular part, as you can see, it is not modifiable again. Okay, I cannot change this. These ones can still be selected normally, but this particular wall layer which I've locked, I cannot actually modify. As you can see, it is showing locked there. Okay, so that's the way the lock and the unlock works. Okay, so for the plot, let's say for instance, I want to print a particular part of a drawing. All right, I want to print a particular part of a drawing, and I don't want some parts to print with it. Let's say I'm printing out my floor plan. Okay, and I don't want the wordings, that is the text, to show. I'll just click on this, and as you can see, this one is not going to print with it while I'm printing the remaining. But let me turn this off. Okay, for the color, I've already shown you how you can easily change the color. Just come right here, select whichever color you want and click on OK. Okay, so for the line type also, you can just come right here, press load, and you're going to see different types of line, and then you can select it and then you click on OK. So I'm okay with the continuous. Now we have our line weight. Okay, as you can see, this particular line weight is totally different from this one line weight. Okay, let's take for instance I want to change the line weight of my wall. Okay, this is no, let me not change the line weight of my wall. My beam, this particular beams right here. Okay, as you can see, the beam are short dashes. Okay, that's what I used to represent the beam. Okay, let's say I want to increase the line weight to 0.50. All I just need to do is to come right here and then click on 0.50 and click on OK. And as you can see, the line weight did not what? Did not actually change. It still remained the same. So if you want the line weight to change, what you are going to do is to come to this place. Okay, these three lines which are here, customization, click on it, and then you are going to click on line weight. Now, once you click on line weight, which is right here, you are going to what? You are going to turn it up, turn it on. And as you can see, everywhere that has the beam, as you can see, the line weight thickness as what as shown there. Okay, so we use 0.5 for the wall. We use this thing, which is the main reason why it is thick like that. If we turn it to default and we click on OK, and we turn this one also to default, which is our wall, we turn it to default and we click on OK, as you can see, it has gone back to normal. So every single place that there is beam, as you can see, the thickness has what has taken place there. So that's the way that one actually works. Okay, let me turn this off back. Okay, so now what do we have? We have transparency. This one is to, if you want to make a particular layer more transparent or less transparent, you can easily do that. You can do it up to 90. Okay, for this particular one. Okay, so we have discussed about the various options which are right here. Okay, this description right here is for if you want to like write something in particular about your layer. Okay, you can just easily put it in the description right here, and you can just type as you like. Okay, so now let's see how we can easily match layer. Okay, let's see how we can easily match two layers together. this center table in my main launch, okay, I want it to be color yellow. Okay, all I just need to do is to come right here to my match layer, and I'm going to select the object which I want to change it to. Okay, so this particular object, I want it to change it to what? To color yellow, which is this one. I want the layer to turn to this particular dining layer. So I'm going to select this one and then click on enter. Now the next thing I'm going to select is what I want it to change to. I want this red to change to this yellow, so I'm going to select this yellow. And as you can see, this main launch is already what? Is already dining table. Okay, so I've already matched this layer together. That's a way in which you can match layer in AutoCAD. So if you found value in this video, consider subscribing for more tutorial videos on this channel. In our next video, we are going to be looking at how we can do the layer state. Okay, how we can group layers together. We are going to be looking at layer filter. We are going to be looking at how we can also delete layer. Okay, and how we can merge layers in AutoCAD. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next. Peace.